Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another Happy Hump Day Wednesday live stream. That's right. You already know what's up. You already know the deal. We're gonna wait for everyone out there to start shuffling in. I'm gonna put in a 5-minute timer. I'm gonna do a few, shameless plugs. Make sure everybody gets into their seats before we start the show in about 5 minutes. That's right. You already know the deal. We got a million things to talk about. I apologize today for being a few minutes late. Well, actually, being an extra few minutes late on top of the few minutes late because, just having some technical difficulties on my end with YouTube and all that good stuff. But hey, it's all good. We're here, we're live, and we're getting ready to start the show. So without further ado, let's get rolling. Hey, look, it's me. It's me. Double me. Triple me. All right. Let me know real quick out there if you guys can hear me. If you guys, if the sound is good, if the audio is good, and all that stuff. To make sure that we're rolling. And let's start getting this thing going. All right. So, today we're gonna bring back Mega Man because hey, why not? It's been a while. The guy's been in hiatus for a little bit, so we're gonna bring him back for some music action. All right. So we got him in the background. Let's put the 5-minute timer real quick. All right. I'm still trying to get set up. I've been all over the place this morning. Just one of those mornings. All right. But as you guys already know, if you don't know, today the Fed is meeting. Okay, the Federal Reserve is meeting today, and they might be dropping rates yet again. So we're probably going to be in negative territory by the end of the day. We're going to talk about what that means, all right, in a few minutes. Alongside, hey, Bitcoin is making moves, gold, silver making moves, and hey, everyone's making moves. We're all making moves, right? The whole thing is moving. In fact, even the Pentagon released some alien videos the other day. I'm going to see if I can find those, all right? I forgot, to queue it up, but so much going on. Like I said, we're probably getting ready here for an alien invasion coming in a few days, and everybody here, talking about, whether they got their stimulus check or not, whether they, got enough to, buy a pizza. All right, whatever. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. All right, 1 second. All right, let's get that timer back on there. Oh yeah. More importantly, let's get something real quick, before I forget. Sorry, I'm off on a tangent. I had a little bit too much coffee, or maybe not enough coffee, but regardless. I want to remind you guys to please go over here and check out my website. Okay, go to josearteaga.com whenever you get a chance. Hopefully right now, it'll be great, it'll be awesome, and just bookmark the website. All right, make sure you have this website because my channel is constantly under fire. I'm constantly getting in trouble for a lot of the content that I'm putting. I'm getting either shadow banned or, again, in many cases, like some of my videos are just flat out being taken down. And in order for you guys to really watch everything I put up, no matter what, you can go to the website, you can see the videos are there, but on top of that, you can also go to the other links I have provided here, like library, like BitChute, and so on and so forth. In fact, let's go visit the BitChute page real quick. But again, why you need to subscribe and check all these out, because I don't know if you guys have been aware, but in the last several days, there's been a video that has been circulating all around the internet of these doctors right here. I'm not going to put it on YouTube because I don't want to get in trouble, but you guys can see the doctor there on my screen, all right? And so I got that video. I had the raw footage because I was going to put it in one of my videos. I had to re-edit at the last minute. And then I just got that raw video and I put it on my BitChute page. And look at that. It's already like at 2,387 views. Wow, that's a lot of views for BitChute. So I put it on there. So like I said, I have BitChute, I got library, I got a bunch of other things, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. Places where you can find me. And when you see me on Instagram, I got different stuff on Instagram. I'm not posting anywhere else. When you find me on Twitter, I'm only posting Twitter stuff on there. You're not going to find anywhere else. Same as for BitChute. So it's only, again, I got some videos, like I got the unedited version. I'm trying to upload the BitChute, but the unedited version is on library already. So you can go to library.com, .io, whatever. The link is at the bottom. Also, in case you're having any trouble getting or joining the Discord or just joining or finding anything, that is why I provide all the links at the bottom description of every video and on my website. So all you got to do is click on the link. Some of you guys are having trouble just getting in the Discord. Listen, download the Discord app or the application for your phone or your computer, and then just click on the link and it'll take you straight there, all right, straight to the room, all right, and here it is. Ta-da! All right. So this is the Discord chat, and as you guys can see, it's just a bunch of people chatting up in there about all kinds of random things. All right. So and again, you can ask me questions, ask other people questions about gold, silver, Mexico, whatever. All right. Aliens, you name it. So please don't forget to check all that out. All right. Let's see, how's the timer doing? All right, we got a minute. We're doing pretty good. I'm trying to get the chat set up. I don't know where I put my tablet. I think Lambo let the neighbor borrow my tablet. I don't know where I put the tablet. Gotta check my ass. Hold on. Where's But I'm trying to see if I can get the chat on here so that way I can see what you guys are saying, because even though the chat is on screen and the chat's there, I really can't see what's going on here. So, but anyways, guys, so what we usually do on the show is that we just discuss the topics of the day. We talk about the topics of the week. We talk about what's coming up, what's behind, for any new viewers out there. Also on top of that, we also talk about many other things, like again, just the financial situation, what's going on with Covid-1984, what's going on with everything. And on top of that, we have a lot of question and answers. So please, if you have any questions. Uh-oh. What happened here? Oh, I messed everything up. Oh, jeez. Man, I pushed the wrong button. What did I do here? This one. Did I get it?
Bruh.
All right, there we go. See, I messed up my thing. Jeez, man, I just put my finger on the wrong button. Good thing I'm not president, right? Otherwise, we will all be blown up by now, but... Anyways, I'm just trying to get to the chat so that I can listen to you guys, or at least read what you guys are saying to me, so that we can also, interact together and all that good stuff. Got my phone dying here. Jeez, I'm just a hot mess. Hey, just like the whole rest of the world is right now, right? We're just a giant hot mess, aren't we? So, with that being said, all right, well, you know what? I want to put this quick little video here. I'm going to have like the Colbert report. Not Colbert, but... Is it Colbert? I don't even know what this guy's name is. But anyways, I love this guy. Check this guy out. We're going to play this little clip here.
James Corbett here, CorbettReport.com. Quick question for you. You know that video that was going viral in the last few days? The video of the two doctors giving the press conference where they're talking about the medical and statistical reasons why the hype is not valid and we do not need the lockdown anymore? I know you know it because literally dozens and dozens of you have emailed it to me over the last several days. I did put it in my newsletter last weekend. I talked about it with Burmis on Monday. I talked about it with Brad and Monica yesterday. Well, guess what? To the surprise of absolutely no one in the Corbett Report regular audience, YouTube has decided in its infinite wisdom that video violates their terms of use. So it has been taken down. And mirrors of it...
Yeah, I wanted to see if I can know something he was saying in here. But anyways, all right, let's get to the show. All right, let's just start talking about the show. All right. And by the way, I want to give a shout out to Rated R. Long time no see, brother. Shout out to Susan. Long time no see. Thanks for joining me live today, as always. Mr. Skits, Shawama Lama. Who else we got out there? We got Cool Tunes, Made Easy, Romeo. We got who else? Lucy. We got, who else we got? Hanson, we got Lambo, we got Aloha State of Mind, we got 50 Stats, we got everybody. We got everybody out there and then some. Welcome everybody. Hope you guys are all doing awesome out there. Miss you, love you. All right, so everybody is in the chat. So guys, what are we talking about today? Well, first of all, right off the bat, the fact that they're going to lower interest rates again. Now we're going to put them into negative. Again, you guys remember, I've been talking about a lot of this stuff for a while now. A lot of you guys thinking, just 6 months ago, I'm fucking crazy. I'm sure you guys still think I'm crazy, but that's a different story for another day. But the point I'm making is that, I was calling the fact that we're going to go into negative interest rates at some point. I'm not the only one, though. I'm not going to be fucking sitting here pretending I'm the only one talking about these things. But, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, negative interest rates coming straight ahead. I don't know what else to say. We talked about the stock market. Again, just a couple months ago, late February, all right? Late February, we were at 30K, all right? Late February, we were on 30K on the stock market in the Dow Jones, all right? And we dropped like a rock. We dropped it like it's hot all the way to the bottom, all the way down to 18. And You know, just like nothing. Just like nothing, we were going right back up. You know, it's like we didn't even miss a thing. We didn't even hit. I mean, in fact, doesn't this crevice here look like one of those cartoons? Remember, like Wile E. Coyote type of thing in Roadrunner, right? Like like the coyote just fell from the top there. You know what I mean? Bounced, and now look where we are. I mean, what the hell's even going on here? And you know, on top of all that, you know what I mean? Like, you know, the fact that, you know, we got tons of oil tankers, you know, all over, you know, what's going on with oil and the prices of oil. The price of oil is in negative. How the fuck is that even humanly possible? The fact that we got oil in the negative. By the way, in case I forget to mention, please check out my other website. All right, please don't forget to check out. I mean, my other website, my other YouTube page. But you know, where I do a lot of the Mexico content and Mexico videos. But the reason I'm bringing this up here is because I got recommended this video on my other channel yesterday, and I just had to share it with you guys. Because, you know, I'm sure you guys have already seen it, but, you know, one thing is seeing it, but one thing is seeing it. So, no, man, come on. Come on, let's go with these commercials. All right, here we go. But check this out, guys. So this is off the coast of Long Beach, California, right here. Look at this. Look at all these boats. Look at all these tankers. Look at all this oil just sitting offshore like it's all good in the neighborhood. Don't worry. No, don't look here. So this guy's just flying his helicopter. All right, where are the tankers? And I think he just flew over one. Oh, there they are. I just missed them. But look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there was like he was saying like around 30 tankers. You know, and this is right off the coast of California. You can see in the top little video here, you know, he's right off the coast. He's like, you know, 5-10 minutes off the coast. I mean, he's right there. You know what I mean? You could swim out there, for crying out loud. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could. And those are just clouds, just very creepy, eerie looking. But yeah, you know, this is all part of the new world that we're moving into right now, guys. You know what I mean? Everything is all upside down, topsy-turvy. Nothing makes any sense. Don't even pretend to try to make any sense out of it. On top of that, you know, we're already fully aware of the fact that, like, you know, this is all turning into COVID-1984 right in front of our eyes. You know, all of us are now, you know, like basically at the blink of an eye, you know, now we're all not just quarantined, but, you know, we are now under all these brand new rules and regulations that, you know, got passed while everybody was worrying about washing their hands. It's fucking crazy. As everybody out there was getting, you know, was worrying about this disease and worrying about, you know, all of this insanity that's going on right now. At the same time, you know, they've been passing so many draconian laws, so many crazy legislations and all this stuff that, you know, basically no matter where you are in the world, it's going to be changing things from here moving forward. That's it. You know, like a lot of our rights are non-existent. They're just gone down the toilet. And we're not really even too sure about how horrible all this is going to play out until it starts playing out, until we start coming out of quarantine, seeing how the people are going to deal with it, seeing how people are going to deal with getting told they're going to go back into quarantine in a few months, coming December and shit like that. This is a lot of, I mean, honestly, you know, I myself, you know, right now, one of you guys in the chat is asking me, he's like, hey, do you think a lot of people are going to move out here to Mexico after this whole thing is over? And I'm like, you know what? I don't know. Honestly, I myself, I'm kind of like looking, as much as I love where I'm living, and I love Mexico, and Mexico's great and awesome, but if all of a sudden Mexico turns into fucking dystopia, just like the U.S. and just like a lot of European countries, just like a lot of the world right now, you know, I might want to move to a fucking mountain in the middle of fucking nowhere, you know what I mean? Like, undisclosed location, you know, type of shit. Why not? You know, just set up a fucking satellite and I'm good to go. There's plenty of people that do that. All right, so, yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm not counting that out. You know, me and Christian are all about that shit. Lambo too, you know what I mean? We're all about that. So we don't know yet. I really don't know. I don't know how things are going to play out. As far as I understand, it seems that all the G20 countries, all of the G10, 20 countries out there, here, let me get rid of this here. But anyways, it seems to me that all the G20 countries are going to be participating in this brand new ID 2020, in this brand new, Bill Gates situation, where he's trying to vaccinate everybody and all that good stuff. And by the way, I talked more about that in yesterday's episode that I uploaded, which... By the way, I really appreciate you guys watching and sharing that video because, YouTube was not promoting it. YouTube is definitely like shadow banning it. But thanks to you guys and thanks to, a bunch of others out there that are not watching right now, but are probably going to watch later. Thank you for sharing and thank you for doing that because basically in order for anyone out there to catch my content nowadays, I have to do a lot more self-promotion than usual. And you guys have to help me by sharing. I mean, that's all I'm asking you to do right now. That's it. I don't want no money. I don't want no donations. I don't want none of that. By the way, I'm not gonna fucking deny it. You know what I mean? Who out here is gonna fucking say they don't want that? Obviously, right? We're all waiting for the government to give us more money, but that's not the point. The point I'm making is that right now, more important than anything else, is for you guys out there, if you really enjoy this stuff and you want others to watch this stuff, to share it. Look, a lot of you guys are wondering where you guys can watch that video of those two doctors that have been talking, which by the way, there's going to be more of these videos coming up, with more from more individuals out there, talking about these things. It's just going to be a lot more whistleblowers coming out. But yeah, if you guys aren't aware about these two doctors that were just talking and spilling the beans about what's really going on, that got taken off of YouTube. It got blocked off of YouTube, but I have a link on my BitChute page. So if you guys just go to my BitChute page, you guys can catch it there. All right, you guys can watch it without a problem on my, in its entirety on my thing. And you guys can also share that link and share it with others and put it on Facebook, put it on wherever, and so others can watch this, because I think, that's what's going on right now. I think a lot of people are not trusting anything, and if someone's going to be talking about what's really going on, they would rather hear it from an actual doctor or actual medical professionals or whatever. You know what I mean? I might just get some scrubs from a friend of mine, put them on, and just put on some scrubs while I'm talking, or put on a nice suit so you guys can, so more people can actually pay attention to the shit, because that's all this stuff is. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why I wear like a Pantera shirt. I'm out here in my kitchen, with my horse. You know what I mean? It's just because, again, there's so many people out there that take a lot of this stuff way too seriously, and instead of doing their own research, they just take a lot of the stuff that I or others say verbatim. So the reason how I protect myself is not only having a little, disclaimer at the bottom of the videos, but also, the fact that I keep reminding people, look, I have a fucking plastic horse, I'm just chilling here in my kitchen, just talking and entertaining you guys. Is up to you guys to really, determine all this stuff for yourself. And in fact, what I try to do here, as you guys already know, is build a community of like-minded individuals and unlike-minded individuals, so that we can all discuss these things. And this is not an echo chamber by any stretch of the imagination. I encourage a lot of you guys to, again, bring contradicting and conflicting information so that we can discuss and talk about it. You might be right, I might be wrong, or I might be right, you might be wrong. But the point is that a lot of this information is already out there, so we're here to just try to at least put it together, piece it together. So, like I said, right now we are in different times. I see a lot of people that are struggling trying to share just this doctor video here, and they keep uploading it to YouTube. It keeps getting censored, and it's like, guys, wake up. We're in a brand new world right now. YouTube is not going to work for everything, or in the very near future, it's not going to work at all. So that's why we need these new platforms, and we need you guys to start learning how to use these new platforms. Again, if you know how to use YouTube, you can use these platforms. It's the same shit, okay? Like I said, basically, here, I'll show you, all right? You go to BitChute. This is my BitChute page, okay? Just like my YouTube page, but this is my BitChute page, and you got to go here, and look, just click on the video. We'll do it together, all right? Here. Ta-da! And that's it. It just plays. It's as simple as that. Now, it takes a little longer because it's more like peer-to-peer and uses other technology, so that it's a little harder for people to, block or get rid of information that's put on this website or other websites. But regardless, it's here. And by the way, it's also taking longer because I'm streaming and doing all this stuff. And now this is making me look bad. Come on now. Do I gotta click something? I don't know. Anyways, this is a meme that I made the other day for the video that I made, the 1 hour video, and so I just I put it up here because I thought it'd be funny. I didn't put it on YouTube because I don't think YouTube would have thought it would be funny, but regardless. Anyway, shout out to all 23 of you and counting that keep showing up. Love you guys. Alright, so I don't know why this ain't working now. Jesus. Anyways. Hold on.
Bruh.
Anyways, just check out BitChute. It works. It's awesome. I love it. Alright? And check out Library and check out all these other. Alright? Okay? So, alright, let me put on a quick little music. I want to check out the chat. I know you guys have been lively up in there, chatting it up as I've been going off on my rant as usual. But I want to see what you guys are up to so we can talk. Because, look, guys, there's a lot of things to talk about, but I want to talk about what you guys want to hear, what you guys want to talk about. Okay, we already know, we're going into dystopia. We already know this is, COVID-1984. We already know that, the system is out of control. We already know that, we're going into negative interest rates. Anyone out there that had retirement, you guys lost it. And so on and so forth. There's so much to talk about. But I want to talk about what, you guys, in the sense, have on your mind so that we can, just provide a little bit better quality content out here. Because I guess you guys already know there's a lot of content out there. And, I'm just trying to cater it to you guys, especially during the live streams. That's why I love doing these live streams where I can interact and talk to you guys and just do this whole thing together, and it's fun. It's fun. All right. Let me shut up for 1 second. You got a little Mega Man action going on. Shout out to Nintendo and Capcom for allowing us to play their music. This for old farts out there. Rocco asked me how many hours a day I spent on working on videos. It depends, man. It depends. Like the last video that I posted, the one with the doctors, the one I posted right before this one, that video took me, honestly, it took me like 6 to 7 hours. Around 6 to 7 hours from beginning to end. Some videos only take me a few hours. Some take me longer, it just all depends. But the thing is, I love what I do. It's like art. It's like, how long does it take you to write a song? Sometimes, writing a song can take a few minutes. It can literally, sometimes a hit song takes 10, 15 minutes, just write it out, play it, you're good to go. Sometimes, some songs and some musical ensembles take not just hours, but days. So it all depends, on the video. But yeah. It really all depends, but now I'm actually taking a lot longer time to make my videos in order to make better quality videos and trying to make them better. So, yeah. So, that's that's my video routine. It really all just depends on many factors, but minimum around 2 to 3 hours, maximum 8 hours. But yeah, I put work into these videos, and that's not the only thing I do. As you guys already know, I do a lot of things, all right? But that's just one of the things I do. So yeah, even during this quarantine, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm on vacation. Oh, I watched all of the Netflix. Whatever the fuck that means. Oh, I did all of it, but to me it's like, when people asking me, how am I faring, I'm like, I don't know, this is just like every other day. The only difference is the fact that I can't really go outside. I can't go to the store, There's just a few things, where it's kind of like affected my life negatively, like I would love to be going to the beach now every weekend with my wife, but unfortunately I got to be here in my fucking house. I'm gonna see if I can get like a plastic pool delivered, so I can so we can just set that motherfucker up. But yeah, guys, basically my life hasn't changed too much except for just being inconvenienced. But I'm just working more than anything else. But yeah, my videos take a while to make, and especially now I'm taking a little longer and I'm putting a little bit more effort on my videos just to make them better. Like here, let me give you an example. There's another video that took me over 8 hours to make. In fact, this probably took me a lot longer than 8 hours, and this is only like a 12-minute video. It was just me having fun with my wife, getting my hair cut. Nothing crazy. All right. See, nothing too crazy, but I want to do these things. This is why I talk about so much about doing what you love, and finding what you love, and doing what you love. And that way, if you find what you love and you're doing that, you're not really working. You're just enjoying your life, and that's kind of like what I'm doing. So yeah, I put a lot of work into this stuff, but I love doing it. The other night when I was like going to bed at 1 in the morning. You feel me? And you know what I mean? Like I was working till 9 o'clock on just editing the video, had to re-edit the video and all this other stuff. Yeah, it can be frustrating, but you know, the results speak for themselves. And yeah, you know, I love doing what I do. Yeah, sorry, man. I know you asked me that question. I went off on a tangent there, but as for BitChute getting monetized, I don't know. Same as library, you get monetized on library. Through getting tokens. So you know, library is kind of like BitChute, only they give you library tokens. You know, here I'll show you in the let's go to the crypto thing real quick so you guys can see what I mean. So you know, just like we got Bitcoin and we got like all these other cryptocurrencies, you know, library, see, is also a coin. So in a sense, you know what I mean, like BitChute, I mean library is, again, the links are all at the bottom. Just click the link and you'll find it, okay? But you go to and I'll show you library in a second. But yeah, when you go to library, you know, you actually get monetized there through tokens. You get paid in tokens. You can buy more tokens and, you know, help your channel and your videos grow and all this other stuff. So look, right now we already have replacements for YouTube. You know, we got library, we got BitChute, there's other websites out there, and all these things are, as we get more censored, as things get worse, you know, more and more people are going to be going to these things. So, and that's it. You know, this is all part of the COVID-1984, you know, but what, I mean, it's only going to be 1984, it's only going to be dystopia, it's only going to be these things if we allow them to be these things, you know, if we go down that route, if we just sit here idly and allow it to happen. But as I see things, you know, materializing, I don't think that we're going to be sitting here idly. I think a lot of people are pushing back, fighting back, and I think that this is only the very, very beginning, all right? When I wrote in the title of today's video, you know, saying for, you know, we're going to be in for many years of pain, that is not my quote. That is a direct quote from Mr. Bill Gates. You know, Mr. Bill Gates has, you know, just said that just a few days ago. Get ready for a lot of years of pain. So it's coming, guys. So it's coming. Again, it all just depends on how you prepare yourself. How much pain you're going to endure or not. Every American gets stimulus, all right? If you got a social security number, you got stimulus. I love my new haircut. Are you kidding me? It's like 7 billion degrees outside. Yes, this helps a lot. I'm just reading the comments. We're doing comment reading today for now. I'm getting super famous. That's right. That's right. Famous in my own mind. All right. Well, Kim Jong. Oh, I don't know, man. Look, so you know I don't know what's happening out here in the Yucatan. Look, man. Again, you know, going back to the G20 country situation. Look, if you go into the G20 countries, Mexico is a G20 country. All right. So with that being said, I think that like if there's going to be a mandatory rollout of vaccines, Mexico might be included in that, okay? I hope not. I really, really hope not, but I think that Mexico will be part of that. Like, hey, you gotta, you know, every Mexican citizen needs vaccines. Now, you know me, I'm very critical of the United States president right now. I'm very critical of Mr. Trump and all that shit. But, you know, right now, one of the things that he's actually saying, again, one thing is what he says and one thing is what he does. But right now he's saying, hey, we're not going to have, you know, we're not going to be joining the G20. We're not going to be having any of this mandatory rollout vaccine shit. You know, we're trying to open up. And again, you know, it could be good cop, bad cop. Who the fuck knows? Okay? But I mean, honestly, I see that, you know, there's a lot of bad hombres, bad actors out there, you know, Dr. Fauci, Bill Gates, you know, and so on and so forth. And they're pushing their agenda very hard. And it seems like Trump is trying to push back against that. Now, in a country like Mexico, you know, I thought that the Mexican president was going to be doing that, and he was doing that. He was pushing back until he didn't. Now, all of a sudden, you know, now he's just, you know, quiet. Now he's very submissive to the people in power. And now you see the Mexican president, he's just reading off the teleprompter, you know, doing as he's told, like a lot of leaders around the world. And what is doing as he's told? You already know. Putting everybody on lockdown, getting even stricter with the measures, maybe most likely starting to roll out things like vaccines and so on and so forth. So, you know, there's a lot of things, man. If all of a sudden Mexico rolls out mandatory vaccines and the United States does not, I'm like, well, hey, you know, hold on 1 second. 1 second, because I want to show you guys. But again, you know, remember, I'm always talking America first. I'm just, you know, just like anyone that loves, you know, I love my country, or just like anyone that loves anything, you know, I love you guys, I love, you know, whatever, you know, you gotta exude tough love, okay? So I love my country more than anything else, and when I'm very critical of my country, I'm just exuding tough love. I love my country to death, all right? But if all of a sudden, I'm out here in Mexico and they start saying, hey, we're gonna be rolling out mandatory vaccines, and everybody, you know, that's a citizen needs to have these mandatory vaccines, and I see the United States, you know, Trump doing the complete opposite, you know, saying, hey, no mandatory vaccines, hey, fuck that shit, fuck these guys, fuck all this agenda. I'm gonna be like, motherfucker, you know what I mean? In fact, I'm gonna be so fucking happy and proud to be an American. I might finally get my first tattoo and get like an American flag. No, I'm not getting Trump. No, don't even. All right, but at least an American flag. You know, maybe like waving, all right, like. And again, you know what I mean? Why I'm living out here is because for quality of life. I brought this up a million times before. You guys know about this all the time. You know. By the way, shout out to Loretta. Thank you so much. Love you, Loretta. By the way, look at this glass. The glass blunt is actually pretty good. By the way, I got a glass blunt. You know, these are hard times, right? I'm even using. You know, I don't have too many blunts. You know, I gotta use a glass. This is really good stuff. Anyways, for tobacco use only. But anyway, shout out to Loretta out there. You know, $5. But yeah, but the point I'm making is the fact that, look, it's all about quality of life. One of the main positives, one of the main awesome parts about being an American is the fact that we get to live anywhere we want, no problem. You know, we have a lot of rights that a lot of countries don't have, okay? And right now, more than anything else, look, there's only a few countries out there that are really, you know, above and beyond, you know, let's say like the U.S. or anything like that. Like, for example, Sweden, you know, and there's a few countries out there that can be named, all right, and a handful, but it's only a handful of them. But pretty much as all this is turning out right now, you know, we're looking around the world, we're looking around the globe, and it's like, yeah, you know, shit sucks in the U.S. Shit is pretty bad in the U.S. right now as it comes to the lockdown. But, you know what I mean? It's worse in this country, it's worse in that country, it's worse in all these other countries. Now, before I get too ahead of myself, I've already talked about this before in last episode and other episodes before. And I don't know about the live stream, but definitely in the episodes I put on here. And look, guys, I honestly think that what's going on more than anything else is that the dollar is dead. The petrodollar is dead. The U.S. economy is dead. Okay, the world reserve currency, which is the United States dollar, is dying. And so right now, the world, okay, which uses the U.S. dollar, okay, their local currency, and every product, every single thing on earth is priced in dollars. So if we are going through a transition, if right now we are going through a transition from one world reserve currency to something else, to another world reserve currency, look, guys, I don't want to break it to you, but unfortunately, the whole world, in a sense, would have come to a stop. So what they did here is they purposely brought the world economy to a stop. They used the propaganda, they used the, you know, again, the idea of this virus, okay? That's what they use as an excuse to tell you guys, hey, look, this is why the economy had to come to a stop. This is why everything shut down. This is why, you know, everything is happening the way it is. If all of a sudden now we start seeing, hey, you know, we got to have a new currency, we got to have a new this, we get all of the things that they're rolling out now, okay? The only way that they could have done that is that they had to stop the world and then start implementing these things, okay? But how, again, if all of a sudden the world would have come to a complete stop, but instead of a virus, it would have all been because of the economy, and everyone around the world would have known flat out, hey, the reason everything came to a stop, the reason we got oil tankers outside, you know, off our shores, you know, the reason the dollar is tanking, the reason my local currency is tanking, the reason my local groceries are going into hyperinflation, the reason all of this crazy shit is happening, you know, now that they want all these mandatory vaccines and IDs and cameras and this and that, is the economy, then listen, if that would have been it, then people would have been on the street, okay? If there was no virus and all of this other stuff would have been playing out, listen, man, no way. People would have been way on the street, like, days to a week after, the initial downturn as that we saw back here. Again, remember, back in late February, as you're looking on screen here, we were at 30,000 points on the Dow, and then basically in about a month we went all the way down to 18K. Not a month, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, a month. In about a month or 3 weeks, we went down all the way to 18K. We lost 1/3 of the value of the stock market. And again, people were beyond pulling out their hairs. Look, I got no hair left. But people were beyond hysterical about what the hell was going on. But regardless, people were more hysterical about the virus. And as things started calming down in the markets, then the only current news that kept, appearing on, main lamestream media and pretty much every news outlet out there was about the virus. Because again, it doesn't matter who the fuck was out there, everybody was talking about the virus in some form, about, hey, this is the new pandemic, this is the new apocalypse now, this is going to kill everybody, blah blah blah. It didn't matter who it was out there, it didn't matter. Okay, now people are starting to bring it back and starting to talk about it. Look, me from day one, I was calling bullshit on all this. Okay, you guys, again, I got tons of video evidence. You can just look at my channel. I've been calling bullshit on this for a very long time, but there's still people out there that are, believing that this thing is the fucking, the end of times. It's not. It's not even anywhere close to that. I mean, it is. What's coming, they're trying to perpetrate that. But in reality, this COVID-19 is not really anything to worry about. What we need to be worrying about is all of these things that they're bringing about, okay, on all of us, on civilization, on the world. That's what we need to be worrying about. But anyways, as I digress, going back to what I was saying, basically, all this was going to happen. The stock market was going to tank. They were going to start pumping stimulus. Okay, the UBI. Remember, we already had Andrew Yang and others talking about that. We already had Bernie Sanders and others talking about, hey, universal basic, not just healthcare, universal basic everything. All right. So we had a lot of that already going on, not just in the United States, but in other parts of the world. Okay. And a lot of people, they weren't very hot about that. They weren't very happy per se about those things, but they were coming down the pike. All right, hold on. I want to bring this up here, but. All of a sudden, there's so many people out there from one minute to the next, they turned straight conservative to straight socialist, all because of this pandemic, all because of the fear that was being brought upon them by this disease. All of a sudden now, everyone is now being led by fear. So we went from, we've been in fear since, February, all right? Whether it was the economy or the virus or, civil war or, there's so many things that were going on. Remember, we were fighting, left, right, man versus woman, rich versus poor. All of these things were happening, and then, bam, all of a sudden, gone. And remember, there was protest all over the world. Let's not forget that. There was protest literally all over the world. We're starting to see these protests starting to pop up again and start appearing again. But let's not forget that. Let's not forget that there was protests all over the world, and all of a sudden, they had this thing in their back pocket, this little thing that they could have brought out, sorry, I lost my. All of a sudden, the people in power had this little tool in their back pocket, which was Corona, COVID-19, whatever the hell, and they used this in order to get everybody under control. Now, what's going to happen here? The new world order, all of these individuals out here in power that are implementing this this power structure all across the world right now, meaning, hey, everybody has to stay indoors, everybody has to, wear a face mask, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you can't, you can only ride one person per car, you can't, 6 feet apart, all of these things now are being implemented all across the world, all at the same time, and none of us are pushing back on this. We're starting to push back on it, but we're not really pushing back. We're pushing back on just a few things here and there. Hey, we want to go back to work. Hey, can you feed us? Hey, this or that. But we're really not necessarily like pushing back on, 6 feet apart. we're not pushing back on putting the face masks. We're not pushing back on a lot of things. So, in a sense, everything is working out perfectly for them. They all of a sudden were able to shut down the world economy. All right, get everybody under a brand new agenda. Now, when they open up the economy, they're going to have everybody now in fear. Okay, everyone is going to be. Think about it. When we reopen, everyone is going to start behaving, because if we don't behave, we're going to go back into quarantine. Now, think about that. All of a sudden, the world population, okay, has been, in a sense, scolded, like a little kid. Meaning, hey, listen, you motherfucker, you went outside when I told you not to go outside, you got sick, all right? You came back into the house and you got the family sick, you got the dog sick, you got everybody sick. So what's going to happen now is that whenever you go outside, Johnny, all right, is that you need to take all these extra precautions, because if all of a sudden you go out there and playing with your friends and you get sick and you come back in here and you get everybody sick, oh man, we're not only are we going to put you in timeout, but we're going to put you in super duper secret duper timeout. All right? You thought this quarantine was bad. Wait till next one. So all of a sudden now, as things start opening up, people are going to get reminded of how horrible this quarantine was on a day-to-day basis. And now all of a sudden, as you're going about regular life, look, a smoker like me, for example, all of a sudden, like, I get a cough. All of a sudden now, everyone's looking at me like a fucking leper, because I could single-handedly bring back the whole community under lockdown. So just think about the implications of everything that's coming down our pike right now, guys. All right? Like, they're all basically, in a sense, programming us, okay? We're allowing them to program us, all right? In many ways than one, and it's all through fear, all right? It's all because we're allowing them to do it. And, that's why when people are asking me earlier in the episode, hey, what do you think about, staying in Mexico? Do you think a lot of people are going to come to Mexico? And I think a lot of people are going to keep coming out here. I encourage people to, go and live where they feel more comfortable. But again, if all of a sudden I see a place like Mexico, or a place where I'm living like right now, turn into China, turn into the US, turn into parts of Europe, I'm out. I'm cashing out and I'm getting the fuck out of here, and I'm moving to a fucking mountain where there's none of this shit. Or I'm moving to the secluded beach where none of this shit's gonna happen. At least not for another 50 years. And there's plenty of places on Earth in which you can go and hide away from this shit. All right, but it is what it is. It's not for everybody, but you can't run away forever. That's another thing. But guys, it's either you run away from this shit and you fucking find your own peace, or we confront it and we fight it. I'm trying to do both here, all right? That's why I do these videos. That's why I do a lot of this stuff here. I'm trying to get, the soldiers rallied. I know a lot of us are of a certain age and we're already past our fighting prime, but we do possess a lot of things like knowledge, experience, wisdom that we can, again, share with the younger groups, share with the younger generation, help them, lead them, and so on and so forth. Because listen, guys, there's a lot of young bucks out there, a lot of young kids out there that are, again, you think we're pissed about this? Imagine younger generations that are even more pissed about what's going on, and they have an even more disillusioned, view of the future. So, that's why we need to do a lot of the things that we're doing and talk about history and talk about a lot of these things in order to, get them on the right track and not have them worry, but instead give them proper blueprints so that they can, take the reins and push this forward. And that's basically it. I mean, so yeah, guys. Yeah. Shout out to Emeka. Shout out to everyone out there. Said hi or no? Hey guys, look, Christian says hi too, by the way. She's out here just getting some breakfast, some late lunch, breakfast, whatever. You're living that quarantine life. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's it now. So this is going to be the new normal. But the thing is, look, guys, there's another thing too. A lot of people are saying, everyone is saying, I want to go back to normal. But I was reading on Twitter the other day, McGaffey basically said, why do we want to go back to normal? Normal sucked. a lot of people hated their normal life and their normal everything. Why the fuck do we want to go back to normal? Why can't we just go back to a brand new paradigm, a brand new thing? In fact, I really sincerely doubt that we're ever going to go back to normal. I really think that we're going to go into, there is no more normal. Everything from here forward is something brand new. Whether we're going to be in quarantine for longer than what we are, or we're going to be in quarantine every few months, or, we're going to be pushing back and fighting back and taking back the power, whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen. And, definitely, we're in times right now, historical times, in more ways than one. Look, guys, look at the U.S. national debt. I forgot. I mean, I had this on screen. I wasn't even looking at it. I was just talking to you guys. But look at that. By next week, by next hump day, by next week, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So May 6th. May 6th, which will be next episode, next live stream, we should be at $25 trillion. And this should be higher. I mean, honestly, I think that they're fibbing the numbers here. I think it's a lot higher than that. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like so far, yeah. I mean, yeah, look at the numbers here. Right here, U.S. federal spending official. So this is what Trump has been spending so far. So Trump has spent, basically $6 trillion, $6.68 trillion. So. Exactly, right? Pretty crazy, right? So, all right, let me play a couple. I know there's a lot of you guys in the chat. Let me check out the chat. Put a little music on for 1 quick second. All right. I want to see what you guys have to say in there. Yeah. By the way, I appreciate all of you guys hanging out here with me today. Definitely every single live stream, I got more and more of you guys hanging out, and I appreciate that and I love that. Thank you for being here. But at the same time, the chat moves a lot quicker, and I'm just going on my rants, and yeah. Sometimes it's hard to see what you guys write in there. It's a good and a bad thing, but it's more good than bad. Let me know about the noise situation, okay? Hopefully you guys can hear me fine. Oh, Rocco straight up asked me right now, how huge would this debt grow? We don't know. We don't fucking know. We're already way past the point of no return. People are always saying, oh, we're going to pay this back. How? How the fuck are we paying this back? In what way? It's impossible. It's impossible. But anyways, how high can we go? Who the fuck knows? I mean, again, right now, debt per citizen is $75,000 and climbing. It was at $60,000 last week. So it's going higher. Hey, I love you too, George. No homo. Nothing wrong with that, but. Oh, Christian, everybody says hi. Todo mundo says hi, yeah. And she says hi back to you guys too. There she is. All right, let me see. Just reading the chat. All right, you guys are just chanting it up in there. All right, I didn't miss anything. Okay. Christian's laughing at me here. All right. Anyways, guys, but yeah, guys, look. Let's just go through the chat real. I mean, not the chat. We already went through the chat. I just saw you guys were just chatting it up in there. No real questions or anything like that, which is great. It's awesome. Let's see what we got here. Because the Colbert Report, you know what? I want to know about I'm really curious to see if the Fed, what time the Fed meets today. By the way, anyone out there in the audience know what time does the Federal Reserve meet today? Because I want to see if we're going into negative or not. That's going to be crazy, man. If we go into negative, can you imagine if we go into fucking negative rates? By the way, if we go into negative rates, just saying, I'm not an accountant, I'm not anything like that, but I'm going to tell you right now, if we go into negative rates today, guaranteed we're going to be getting more stimulus money checks, okay? So if you already got your $1,200, There's more coming. All right. I don't know if it's gonna be 2,000. I don't know if it's gonna be another 1,200. I don't know how much is coming, but more is coming. And if you already got your 1,200, again, it's coming. You know, one day you're just gonna wake up and boop. You know, you're gonna see on your fucking bank account one of the little alerts. Hey, you just got another direct deposit from the IRS. So it's coming. I just don't know what time is the Fed meeting today. I know it's happening, but it's not. It's funny that they're not talking about it here. Let me see if I can find it on the YouTubes real quick. It has to be somewhere. But I don't think anyone's going to be talking about this until after it happens. Let me see. Nothing. Fed meeting. Let me see. Let's see what it says here on the NASDAQ. Okay, April 29, Wednesday. Okay, no, what time's the meeting? Are they meeting now? What's going on here? I know I should read, right? Say Wednesday. Whatever. We'll find out soon. Well, 2:30. Okay. Yeah, it's always somewhere in the afternoon. So 2:30. That's 1:30 p.m. So we got. I'm not gonna be live. We'll catch it later. So it's gonna be at 1:30 p.m. At 2:30 p.m. Eastern. 1:30 p.m. my time. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. We can check that real quick. Let's go through that real quick. Yeah, because I do this all the time. I don't know. I gotta go out in the next few days. But I watch this price every single day. Yeah, look, it went down again today. Yeah, this is. I mean, look. By the way, so the price has been stable. Even though the price right here, we're looking at the price of silver in pesos. But even though we're seeing the price go up and down, if you go to the exchange rate, you know what I mean, which is right now 24.38 and so on and so forth. You know, basically what's going on with that is the fact that it's remaining stable. So basically a silver coin right now is still going for like around $19 to $20 to $21. Again, bargain bin prices. It doesn't really matter, you know, what price it's at. But look, I'm gonna dissect the price. And by the way, even though the dollar fixated prices is, you know, 24.38, you know, that's not the real price. It's probably like 23 because again, you know, you got to exchange the pesos for dollars and that costs money. You're not always gonna get that exchange rate. So let's just say 23. So 465 divided by 23 equals $20.20. Okay, so right now a silver coin is $20. So no matter what this goes. So again, when I bought these coins, for 400 pesos. Okay, and right now they're 465. So again, right now I can take this exact coin back to the bank that I bought it from, and they're already going to give me 15 more pesos. They're going to give me more money than what I bought it for. But what's really going on is the fact that when I bought this at $20 US. Right now, it's still $20 US. But when I trade it, you see how I get my pesos value back or more. So if I trade this right now, I get 415 instead of 400. You feel me? If I would have kept the 400 pesos in my hand, that 400 pesos would be worth like 350 pesos. You feel me? So that's why it's important to hold a gold and silver. Now, why don't you see this in the dollar? All right, why don't you see this in in the dollar or anything else? It's because again, you know, the gold and silver is priced in US dollars. All right, dollar is king. Remember that. And so because of that, you know, they're manipulating it. And we've already talked about this many times over. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. I hate repeating myself, but you already know what's really going on is that the way that they can put down the price of gold and silver is that they print paper versions of gold and silver, and they flood the market with paper gold and silver, and so therefore it brings the price of the actual gold and silver down. But right now there's a lot of people out there that are demanding their physical gold and silver, and they don't want their paper silver anymore. They're trading their paper for physical, and if you go to the physical market, not the fake market that you're looking on screen right now, these are the fake paper markets, okay? But if you go to the real physical markets in the US right now, meaning if you go to your local gold dealer, or you just go to the physical price markets out there, they're way above this, okay? You're not going to be paying $15 for a coin. And again, right now, what a coin would be worth with over spot, so spot price is $15.21, around $1.50 to $2.50, but let's just say to $2.50. That's like a real good average. So $2.50 is what you're going to be paying over spot at a dealer, because they got to make money. So what's $2.50 over this? Well, it's $17.75. So again, this coin is still $2.50 under what it is in the bank. But again, if you look at the actual price, okay, of what the bank might buy it at, they're going to buy it at $17.50, and they're selling it to you, again, $2.50 over spot. So what does that equal? 20 bucks. You follow? So this is when people all the time are always talking about get gold and get silver to protect your wealth, to protect yourself from the banks, to protect yourself from the paper derivatives, to protect yourself from paper dollars. It's going on right now in real time, and you can see it. Okay? Because again, if you are in the United States right now, you're trying to buy silver, good luck on getting that $15 of price. All right, you're probably going to be looking at 20 to 22 to 23 to 20. You are most likely going to be paying a lot more for silver than I am paying for silver. That's 100% guaranteed. So, and again, you guys have, a lot of you guys have talked about this already in the past, and we've talked about the prices that you guys have been buying silver at out there. Because yeah, you guys can't find no silver at $15. You guys can't buy no fucking silver at $17.50, $18. By the way, if anyone out there finds silver at $18, buy it all. Buy all of it. Buy anything. You sell your fucking car. Buy all that silver if you can. But you're not gonna find it at 18. All right. But again, anything in the $20 range is still crazy cheap. Because look, this is a quick reminder. I like to bring to bring this whole thing home. So as I was talking about the paper derivatives, so when the whole stock market eventually falls, it's not going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be in a few months. It's not going to be for a while. We got at least a couple years left. A year, 2 years. 2 years, who knows? Around 2 years left. It could be tomorrow, by the way. Who knows? Nobody really knows. But I think we still got a couple years left. At least 1 year, but 1 to 2 years before it all falls. But anyways, by the time it all falls, by the time the stock market goes back to real value, instead of going to 30K, it's going to go to 3,000 points on the Dow. So this right here needs to go back all the way down to, here, let's see if we can go down. This is taking forever because, okay. So you see right here, all the way at the beginning of the chart, all the way over here. So we got to go back to that. Look where we are right now. Look at that. Look at the chart of the Dow on screen. Okay. You see all the way at the beginning, in the early 90s, we were in the 3,000 range. Okay. That's what we need to drop to. We are still, right now, we are, what are we at right now? We're 25. All right. 24, almost 24.6. All right, so we still got to drop a lot, okay? We still got to drop over 20,000 points, okay, to get to where we need to get. By the time we get down all the way down to that value, that is when we're going to start seeing the real price of silver, of gold, of Bitcoin, and a lot of these things come to fruition. So what is if you're buying this silver coin for like around $20, what is the real price of this silver coin? Well, again, every week we look at the price, and every week our jaw drops even further. Look at that. We are at 2,500. Babe, look at this. 2,500 por moneda ahora. Okay. All right, so now look at this. Every week it's just like, yeah, because we talk about this all the time, So look, $2,500 per coin. All right? All right, you happy? Yay. See, we buy silver out here, right? I know, but again, that's also when you're looking at this. By the way, as each week as it increases, you know, it's also telling you what's really going on with the world and what's really going on with the economy, what's really going on out here. So again, right now, this that you're buying for $20 should be valued at $2,500. And same thing for 1 ounce of gold that you're buying for $1,700 for 1 ounce of gold, $1,700. It should be valued at $20,000. And this is a more realistic value, because when people were putting Bitcoin at $20,000 in late 2017, remember the economy was supposed to fall back then too. But it got saved. It got bailed out again, just like we're getting bailed out again. You know, it just keeps getting. The problem keeps getting bigger, the bailouts keep getting bigger, and it just keeps getting bigger. All right, but anyways, back in 2017, you know, they were still able to manipulate the market to the point where they weren't, you know, the things that are happening now were not happening. But there's a lot of people out there that knew what was going on, like me and a bunch of you guys out there. And so when gold and silver were not getting to their price and they were just dropping in price, things, you know, people were looking at Bitcoin as a safe haven. They were looking at Bitcoin as a proxy for gold and silver. And all of a sudden, you saw Bitcoin jump all the way up to 20,000 points. Okay? And by the way, that was all perfectly orchestrated as well. As it was going to 20K. By the way, I've talked about this in other episodes before. I'm not going to be talking too much about it here. But again, Trump, the guy that was in charge of the Treasury, and you know, the guy, Giancarlo guy, a lot of the people that were in, you know, part of the whole financial system, you know, back then, you know, they were instructed by Trump, just like Trump was instructed by the bankers. But anyways, they were all instructed to not only bring Bitcoin all the way past 20, or, you know, close to 20, but then smash it down and create this ginormous bear market like we've been experiencing with gold and silver for decades. And sure enough, that's what happened. Now, again, I'm not going to get too detailed on this, but anyone that knows, and you know, we know that knows about crypto, we know that crypto is a completely different animal. And on top of that, you know, Bitcoin has been around for 10 years while gold and silver has been around forever. So gold and silver, you know, since the late 70s till now, has had a longer time to get manipulated. They've had way more time to print paper versions of it. And Bitcoin has only had, like, since 2017 for them to print paper versions of it and trade futures and trade, you know, paper versions and paper derivatives of Bitcoin and other cryptos, okay? But the reality is that since there's so few people trading the derivatives, so few people trading these, you know, Bitcoin paper contracts or paper, you know, versions of it, that's why we see Bitcoin, you know, not just going up, but continually going up, and will continue to go up, and will subsede, you know, will, you know, again, beat out things like gold and silver in the short run. But eventually, again, you know, gold and silver are king, Bitcoin will be king, and some cryptos will be king, but there's no beating gold and silver for too many reasons, too many world reasons, okay? You got to remember, this is a world economy. We're all in this together. I know you guys don't want to hear that, you know what I mean? Because, I don't know, I heard somebody's like, if I hear somebody fucking say, we're in this together one more time, you know, in reference to the pandemic, you know what I mean? I'm going to smack them. So, you know, all right, I know, I deserve that one. But yeah, guys, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know, Bitcoin is, you know, the future. Because look, guys, a lot of you guys right now, you know, talk to me in private and go, well, hey, I want to leave the United States and I want to move to Mexico, or I want to move to another part of the world, but how can I take my gold and silver with me? Look, short answer, you can't. But what the long answer, you actually can. What I tell people to do is like, hey, listen, get your gold and silver, trade it in for Bitcoin, keep your Bitcoin on a freaking USB drive, cross the border. Once you get to the other side of the border, trade your fucking, if you don't like your Bitcoin, trade that fucking digital Bitcoin for fucking physical silver and gold. And that's it. You're good to go, guys. Simple. And again, right there, you get to see the value of what Bitcoin is. And again, Bitcoin has many, many, many things that give it value. But that alone, all right, should be more than enough to sell a lot of you guys on. All right, and that's it, guys. There's like a million reasons why you guys should be investing in property, gold, silver, Bitcoin, and so on and so forth. As you're getting your stimulus checks, assuming that you guys can afford to do so, you should get a lot of that money and reinvest it in yourself. Reinvest it in your future, because before you know it, you're going to be able to trade a bunch of these coins, okay, for a brand new Mercedes-Benz, or a brand new plot of land, or a brand new property, or a brand new whatever the fuck you want to get, okay? So yeah, man. So let me put a little music. I'm gonna read a little bit of the chat. I see you guys are up in there going hog wild. Look at that. Pearl is saying right now that they're selling these libertards, these Mexican libertards that I'm getting at $20. They're selling them at $35 online. By the way, where and how can I sell mines for $35? Because I got an endless supply a few blocks from here. All right, I can start selling these motherfuckers at 30. Fuck that. I'll undercut the 35. I'll sell these motherfuckers at 30 for anyone that wants to buy them. Hit me up. Oh wow, I did not know that. Oh, that's awesome, Miguel. That's great. Hey, no, by the way, no. So, the thing is that, look, a lot of people, this is a great question. And, people are talking right now in the chat and talking about, property. Look, guys, the reality is that if you're buying property in certain parts of the world, it's crazy overvalued. But if you're buying property in other parts of the world, it's actually undervalued. Okay, so it just all depends on what property you're buying and where you're buying. If you want to buy property in Los Angeles, yeah, I would wait till the whole thing crashes and then buy property in Los Angeles, okay? Now, if you're going to buy property, I don't know, out here where I'm living or in other parts of the world or in other parts of America, in other parts, it's actually way undervalued. And, again, right now, if you have a lot of assets, okay, that are literally, like if you have a lot of dollars that are just losing value, or a lot of dollars that you can't trade, because there's a lot of people out there that have a lot of dollars, many dollars, and they cannot get Bitcoin per se. They cannot get physical gold and silver because they have too many dollars. So they need to exchange those dollars for something. So that's where property comes in. You can actually do your research and you can find where you can buy large swaths of land, okay, and hold on to it. And again, when the whole thing, crashes down, yeah, you might lose a few bucks on that property, or it might not even lose anything at all. But the point of the matter is that you got rid of a bunch of pieces of paper and now you got land, okay? That paper is not even going to be worth good for toilet paper, but yet now you have land. So again, guys, it just all depends on what kind of land and what kind of property and what kind of investment you're making. There's a lot of shitty investments out there, but there's a lot of amazing investments out there. The reason I talk about silver so much is because, in my opinion, in fact, it's not even my opinion. There's a lot of experts out there, and the opinion is basically that this silver is the most undervalued asset on planet Earth right now, by far. Silver exceeds everything on Earth as undervalued. So there's a lot of things out there like property, which are in the scale of of scale of overvalued to undervalued. Property would be up in the overvalued scale. Not all of it, but a good majority of it. And the same thing with silver. Silver's on the undervalued scale, all the way on the other end. But just like you can find most land is overvalued, you're going to find some land that is undervalued. And just like you can find most silver is undervalued. You will find out there people selling coins, you know, for $100, $150, $200 because, oh, this is a coin from 1918 that came from blah, 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 and so on and so forth, which again, you know, I guess it has value because of the historical perspective, but when the shit hits the fan, people don't give a fuck when you got that coin, okay? They're just going to care about, hey, is this 1 ounce of silver? All right, does it melt into silver? Is it pure? Okay, good. That's it. That's all people are going to care about. That's a fact. All right. The only people that should be collecting collector's items, collector coins, is people that have a lot of money, a lot of coins, a lot of everything in which they, you know, they're going to be able to weather the storm. And if they got coins from 1800s, from the 1700s, and so on, and they can still hold on to it throughout this transition, oh boy, are those coins going to be worth a lot? You know what I mean? Even more so in the future. But you know, if a point, what is it, push comes to shove, and you only got like 5 coins, make sure that those coins are just bullion. Don't be getting collector coins and shit like that, because if you're going to be trading those in, they're just going to give you what it says right there. All right? That's it. They're not going to be giving you anything extra because this came out of a fucking, you know, you know, this was what, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, all right. Let me see. I know I say the word F a lot. I say a lot of F words. This is not for children's, okay? This is for adult viewing only. Oh, thank you, Rocco. Thank you. I appreciate it. I see today, I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking today's a crappy show, but thank you. I appreciate when someone out there like you, Rocco, tells me it's a good show, so I appreciate it. Property is going to crash all around the world, okay? Again, depending on where you are, it's going to crash more than other places, okay? If you already have land that is pretty reasonably valued here and it's only going up in price, like in Merida, Mexico, the price of the property here is going up only because, you know, people want to live here. But if all of a sudden we see a world real estate crash all happen at the same time, yeah, you're going to see the prices drop here as well. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Right now, it's still a buyer's market out here, but yeah, it could go lower, you know what I mean? At the same time, as prices go lower across the world, prices here could increase because this becomes even more desirable. Because as people want to leave their shithole places and they want to come to a place like Merida, then again, it's a buyer's market. It's all supply and demand. So all of a sudden, it's going to be even more expensive. So we don't really know. Yeah, but the thing is, look, I know a lot of you guys are suggesting to sell these coins on eBay, but I would never buy a silver or gold coin on eBay, ever. Only from, like, you know, certified dealers or people that I knew were fucking trustworthy. Do people actually buy silver coins on eBay? For reals? I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know, just my opinion. Oh yeah, gold. I mean, silver. Look, silver is going to outperform gold. I honestly think so because in today's world, in the world of technology, in the world of all this, you know, tech stuff and computers and all this shit, silver is actually more highly coveted and valued than gold because silver is used in everything. Silver is used in this phone, in this calculator, in this computer, and just about every single thing. The refrigerator, the light bulb, everything uses silver. And by the way, that's also why they repress and they keep the price of silver so low. For that exact reason, because again, if the price of silver were really at $2,500 per coin, imagine how crazy expensive everything would be all across the board. So that's another reason why they keep it down. But again, once this starts to realize its real price, I mean, guys, hold on to your britches because it's gonna hurt. It's gonna really hurt as everything goes up in price. But again, if you're sitting in assets like gold and silver and Bitcoin, you know, and all of a sudden it's going to cost you $10,000 US for a cup of coffee, but you can trade in a silver coin for $100,000, well, I mean, it doesn't, you'll trade in your coin and, you'll be able to get coffee and you might be able to buy a coffee shop. Just saying. You know what I mean? This is how you got to look at these things, how this stuff works. Hey guys, I'm going to take a 1 second break. I got to go upstairs. I got to use the restroom for 1 second. So I'm going to put some music on. All right, I'm going to put the national debt clock on. I'll be back in like 1 minute, guys. Hold on. I'll put Lambo in charge, all right? 1 second. Thank you, Lambo. Thank you for holding it down. Appreciate it. Always a trooper. No, I did not wash my hands. I'm sure you guys are wondering. So, all right. So now we're gonna start bringing this back around. All right, guys. So I know we are doing a lot of question and answer sessions, but that's it. It's time to smoke them if you got them. We're still 420, right? 420. What day is it today? The 29th. Oh, sorry about that. Hey, David, how's it going? Great question. Wow, perfect question. By the way, David, how's it going, brother? Good to see you live. I know, you're always hanging out in the, you're always leaving comments in my videos. You're always watching my videos. Shout out to you, brother. Welcome. I know I very rarely see you live, but David is asking me a very important question, which I should cover a lot more on here, and I don't because I'm a piece of shit. And you know why I don't cover this? Because honestly, I have access to the bank, the actual mint in a sense, so I can buy mines direct here in Mexico. But when I used to live in the US, I used to buy off of a few dealers, all right? So we're going to go through those dealers right now. First off, let me see. Okay, so first off, one of my favorite dealers, okay, is goldsilver.com. Okay? Yeah, for sure, David, man, if you're ever out here, we got to meet, man. 1,000%. Oh, wow. Look. Okay, wow. This is the first time I ever see this here. It says, note, temporarily halting telephone service. Most products shipping in 4 to 6 weeks from receipt of payment. Okay, but anyways. So gold and silver. I have not been to these sites in a while. But gold and silver. This is, by the way, before I forget, this is the Mike Maloney I am always telling you guys to look into. So please, right now, do this right now. Go to goldsilver.com. Okay? Check out Mike Maloney. Bookmark this page. You don't have to buy from this guy, but he is very reputable. And again, he makes free YouTube videos talking about a lot of the things that I'm talking about all the time. All right, he writes books. He is a philanthropist in the sense of like he is always giving us knowledge, information, and all kinds of things. And again, he is not only a gold and silver dealer, but he really talks about the importance of these things, and he is also very good with all this. Also, so check them out. Let me see. Buy precious metals. Let's just see the coins. Let's see the silver coins where they're at. Look at that. Silver rounds, 1927. Okay, so basically, If you buy one coin, you're gonna buy it at 2027. So look at that. All right. So the only added extra expense here would be shipping. Okay. But as you guys can see, they're selling silver rounds. Okay. And it's their choice. By the way, this is fine. Again, when I'm telling you guys to buy bullion, it doesn't matter what the fuck. It could be Mickey Mouse on the coin. Okay. Who cares? Honestly, as long as it's pure silver, that's all that matters. Okay. A lot of times, what he sends here are Canadians or whatever. The point is that look at these prices, great prices, okay? But the website has changed a lot, man. Look at everything is sold out. Everything is wow. Look at this, American Eagle sold out. Everything is sold out. Wow, I haven't been to this site in a long time. Wow, crazy. Okay, but they still have silver for sale. Okay, so another place. Does anyone out there have the names of a few dealers that you guys like? I know SD Bullion is also good. I forgot. Is it SD Bullion? I forgot the. I think that, yeah, these are it. This is the website, right? Yeah. Okay, so SD Bullion is also another one. I think I bought from them once many years ago. They're also really good. Okay, I would highly suggest, again, gold, silver, because I've ordered from them many times in the past. Because SD Bullion also very, very good. They seem to have more. They seem to have more variety out here. Okay, so we got them, and then we're gonna go to Peter Schiff. Is it gold money? Yeah, Peter Schiff. Again, a lot of people out here hate Peter Schiff. A lot of you guys hate Peter Schiff. Listen, I don't hate Peter Schiff. Just because Peter Schiff doesn't like Bitcoin and hates Bitcoin, that doesn't mean that he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. All right? He knows exactly what the fuck he's talking about. So I would highly suggest for anyone out there that hates Peter Schiff to get your head out of your fucking ass, all right, and listen to him. All right, that guy is a treasure trove of information, a treasure trove of knowledge, and just because, you know, we're all human, and he is a human, and just because he doesn't understand or pretends to not understand Bitcoin, that's fine, that's on him, that's his prerogative. But it doesn't mean he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And again, if you know him and you listen to him, you know that he knows exactly what Bitcoin is. He's just, again, he would rather sell his gold and silver. Why I like Mike Maloney is because he's also a gold and silver dealer, but he also understands the value of Bitcoin and crypto, and he talks about it all. And he doesn't just sit here. But again, check out Gold Money as well. I've also ordered from them. They're a different situation. They actually hold gold and they do other stuff. But check out Gold Money, okay? All right, they're also really good, but my choices would be goldsilver.com. My choice would be gold, silver, and SD Bullion. Okay. Oh, JM Bullion. That's the one I was looking for. I think it was JM Bullion. Yeah, these are also great, guys. Yeah. SD Bullion and JM Bullion are very great. Okay. Okay, so check these guys. So these are what I would check. If I were you, though, go in your local community to a gold and silver dealer. See if you can find a gold and silver dealer. Go into the gold and silver dealer and ask them, what bullion type coins do you have that are being sold at a bit over spot price? You know, what do you have that you're selling at spot price or selling a bit over spot? Go into your local gold and silver dealer and ask them for that. And just say, hey, look, I'm looking to buy some gold or silver coins, and I'm looking not to pay more than a few bucks over spot. What do you have for sale? They might say, hey, look, we don't have anything, or they might say, look, we have all of these for sale. Now, they might say $2.50 over spot, $4 over spot, whatever. But what is spot price? This is spot price. So it's $15. So when they say $2.50 over spot, it's $2.50 over this. If they say $4.50 over spot, it's $4.50 over that price, whatever that price is at that moment. So you can go to your local gold and silver dealer and buy this. Now, don't go to the bank because they're not going to sell it at the bank. Don't go to a pawn shop. They're not going to do this at the pawn shop. Only at a certified or, you know, a trusted gold and silver dealer. Now, how do you know if they're trusted or not? Well, that's where you got to do your own research and your own homework and all that other stuff. But if you would rather just have a trusted company, send them straight to your door. Again, JM Bullion, SD Bullion, and goldsilver.com are my recommendations by far, for sure. Check those guys out. All right. Wait, hold on. Heavy Monkey says, make sure bullion coin has a legal tender value. No, I don't know what that means. I don't know. No, listen, man. Silver is silver. Silver is silver. Okay, they sell little silver bars for people that don't even want the coin. They sell little bars of silver. Okay, and it just says silver. That's it. Okay, when the shit, by the way, the reason you're buying this shit is so when the shit hits the fan, you can trade it in for things that you want. Okay, that's all you're doing with gold and silver. Okay, so when the shit hits the fan, okay, and you're trading in your silver for, I don't know, a brand new car, for property, for whatever you're trading it for, people are not gonna give a fuck, okay, what it says on the coin. I have so many fucking silver coins that I've bought throughout the years that, again, you know what I mean? Like, as long as it's silver, you do your test and it's silver, pure silver, that's all that fucking matters, man. All the other stuff is bullshit, okay? Trust me. All right? In fact, the weirder the coin is, because you got to remember, back in the 70s and stuff, for a lot of older folk out there, back in the 70s, silver was still a thing. And you would get silver coins as a gift from your grandparents or your parents or whatever the fuck. Okay, and there's so many really cool silver coins from the U.S. back from the 70s and 60s and 80s and shit like that you can find out there. And it's just like a weird coin. It says like it'll say on the coin like a trade unit. This is a trade unit or some shit like that. All kinds of weird things on there. This is a commemorative coin. To commemorate the bicentennial, whatever, that kind of shit. So. Honestly, when the shit comes down, when everything the shit hits the fan, all people are really gonna care about is this pure silver? They're gonna do that bite, remember like what they used to do back 100 years ago, the cartoons, that whole thing, you know what I mean? So. By the way, Heavy Monkey, listen, man, we're not talking right now. Everything that we talk about on this channel, I'm not here, to fucking to appease the IRS, to appease the tax people at the border. I'm not. No. That's not what this channel's all about, man. This channel's the complete opposite of all that. It's to get away from all that shit. All right. So, trust me. All right. Like, no. All right. You. By the way, it is illegal to pay taxes on gold and silver. So, right off the bat. It is illegal to pay taxes on gold and silver. Don't ever forget that. So if you're getting taxed, if you're trying to buy this and someone's taxing you for this shit, that is illegal. Yeah, I don't know, Heavy Monkey. I think Canada's a completely different animal. I don't know what the hell you guys are doing out there or whatever that is, but no, man, That's the thing too, man. They are trying to, when you go to a place like when you're here in Mexico, I can buy this at the bank directly. If you go to the U.S., these things are like hard to find, and a lot of places around the world, these things are relics of the past. They don't even give these things fucking value, and they try to tax them, and they try to do all these illegal activities to them. But no, man, this is actually legal tender. This is actually supposed to be money, but again, if you go to the U.S., in a lot of places in the U.S. and some, it's illegal. This is not legal tender. It is legal tender in Utah, okay, but it's not legal tender in the U.S. So, yeah, no. And again, I want to reiterate this: no taxes on any metals, no matter where the fuck you are. Okay, don't. I mean, for reals. All right. So that's it. All right, guys. Hey, guys, let's take a quick bet. All right, let's do a quick little bet. All right, see if you guys are paying attention out there. All right, real quick. So do you guys think that we're gonna get to 25 trillion by next Wednesday's live stream, or do you think we're gonna still be under 25 trillion? I think that by next Wednesday live stream, we're gonna be above 25 trillion. So if you think we're gonna be above 25 trillion, type 1. If you think we're gonna be below 25 trillion, put 2. All right. So I think 1. I think we're gonna go with 1 here. Hey, how's breakfast? See, she was just having breakfast like a good little monkey, right? She was right there under the tree and getting some sun, getting some awesome weather, right?
Sí, alejarme del ruido.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. She said, just get away from all the loud noise. Do you mean me? Am I the loud noise? No. All right. So we got a couple votes in. Yeah, I think we're going to be above 25 trillion for sure, man. I don't see why we wouldn't be above 25 trillion. Oh, by the way. So I'm again, just like Callie and others are saying, yeah, they do charge tax in certain places, but again, guys, you know, like it is actually illegal for them to charge tax. And silver and gold are supposed to be legal tender. So the fact that there are laws that state that these things are not legal tender and that these things are taxable, I mean, that should show you, okay, how much trouble we're actually in. Now, here in Mexico, not only are they not taxed, but this is legal tender, okay? Oh, that's right, let's do the aliens. Might as well. I was gonna put alien video. There we go. I love YouTubes. Oh no. Hold on. There. Yeah, I almost played the wrong clip there. Here, check this out. Oh, how about this thing better not be on the fucking... Okay. Here, check this out, guys. All right. So, by the way, this is how crazy fucked up things are right now. Okay? That literally the Pentagon releases alien fucking footage and we're out here like, and so what? You know, it's like, does that alien have my stimulus check? That's all people give a fuck about. So here, let's watch the aliens. Yeah, let me see if I can put on some captions. Here, this is a credit Department of Defense. Don't take my word for it.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My God. So we're going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. A whole thing, dude. It's not on this though, is it? It's not. It is on Earth, yeah. Well, if there's another thing, it's right.
Wait, what happened? Where's the sound? Ah, man, this video's trash. Fucking trash video, man. Hold on. Yeah, because I mean, I'm trying to get the. I'm trying to find the video without getting a fucking copyright claim on it. Hold on a second. 1 second. Ah! This is so annoying. Come on. Help me out here. Let's put a little Mega Man music in the background while we're looking for this thing. No, man, I don't want. Man, why is it? I should have put this out earlier. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. Now here we go. All right, let's see. Let's see the video one more time here.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude.
Here, check this out. Look. Can you guys see it there? Hold on. See, look, they're trying to lock in on it. They're trying to lock in on it, and they can't. Look how fast that shit's moving.
Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow.
Isn't that crazy? Anyways, you guys can find the video online. Hopefully it didn't mess up my video here. I think I can. I'm able to play it. But yeah, man. You know, fucking, we got aliens out there. Real alien footage. It's not even a thing anymore, man. That goes to show you, man, that people are not even excited about that shit. No one even gives a fuck.
Bruh.
Hey, we got aliens. It's like, yeah, it's like, who gives a fuck? Whatever. That's so fucking 1998. Oh, Jesus, man. Terrible. I mean, who knows? It might be Project Bluebeam, right? They're getting us ready. For all we know, they might be getting us ready for Project Bluebeam. Oh, by the way, guys, today is a very special day. I completely forgot to mention. But today is supposed to be the end of the world. I just haven't really been talking about this and haven't really been bringing it up because I'm not trying to put this out there in the universe. But I've been kind of like cringing for like the last week and a half or 2 weeks because I heard somewhere in one of my podcasts that I listened to that supposedly there's asteroids and meteors like coming straight our way to hit the Earth, and they're supposed to hit the Earth today on the 29th. So it seems like, and by the way, even though right now it's the 29th and it's already like in the afternoon, we gotta remember it's already probably almost the 30th in some parts of the world. So in a sense, you know, we're just a few hours away to finish today, and man, no meteor, no end of the world. We're safe, we're sound. Now, NASA and a bunch of these individuals out there have been talking about the fact that we are right now under fire by meteors and asteroids all coming very, very close to the Earth and about to hit the Earth. And that right now, again, you know, maybe that's why they have everybody in lockdown. That's why they have everybody in the situation that they have them in right now, because, you know, hey, if we get hit by one of these, it's going to be very devastating, obviously. Ask the dinosaurs. But the point I'm making is the fact that a lot of people are also saying the fact that, like, you know, they were also getting the world ready for an asteroid to hit. The asteroids passed by us, nothing hit. But they're like, well, we already got everybody under control. Might as well keep them under control. I mean, you know, whatever. So that's also what could be going on. All right. As for those aliens, yeah, those also could be U.S. government fucking ships. That could be our own government, you know. It could be another government. It could be actual aliens. Who knows? We've probably already been in contact with aliens for a while, but they just, you know, have been hiding it. But now they're releasing it because, you know, there's already, you know, so much stuff that you know, they're releasing about the government, and the government is becoming unhinged around the world. So they're like, hey, let's throw some aliens at them, you know. So there's a lot of crazy shit happening, that's for sure. You know, so yeah, you know, again, you know, like I saw those aliens too, and I'm like, huh, all right, cool. It's like whatever. You know, normally we would be a little bit more like, oh wow, fucking aliens, man. Oh, hey, how's it going, bro? Actually, my wife cut my hair. I made a video on it, Silent Lamb. In case you guys want to see me getting my hair cut, when you're done watching this, just go to my channel and you can see the video of my wife cutting my hair. All right? So you guys can enjoy that when you're done here. Oh, yeah, the aliens are out there. That's for sure, man. Those aliens, baby. Alemanno, what are you trying? Oh, Alemanno just said it is like he goes, when Christian is close to me, I'm a better person. So what are you trying to say? I'm a bad hombre? By the way, thank you, I appreciate that. Christian heard that upstairs. Yeah, she does make me a better person for sure. Makes me a lot nicer and more lovable and more cuddly and stuff like that. You know, but at the end of the day, you already know what's up with me. I'm as rough as they come. I'm as rough as a steel wool. Rusty. I'm as rough as this rusty steel wool. Oh yeah, she's the bestest wife in the world, man. Are you kidding me? I'm the luckiest guy in the world. Just reading the comments. We're just out here reading you guys' comments. So guys, is there anything else you guys want me to talk about? You know, anything you guys want me to cover? I mean, we've probably got negative interest rates coming in a few hours. Yeah. Oh God. Negative interest rates coming our way. But anyways, if you set yourself up correctly, you know, all this is great, you know. So yeah, I might go buy me some silver coins soon. I'm sitting pretty. By the way, I hope you guys got some cheap Bitcoin a couple weeks ago. You know, where's Bitcoin at now? Are we at 8,000 yet? I think we're almost at 8,000. But I hope you guys picked up some Bitcoin around the 6,000, 5,000 range or whatever. I know a lot of people are bitching and complaining, you know, about Bitcoin being at, you know, around the 6,000, 7,000 range and blah, blah, blah. And anyways, I hope you guys picked up some cheap Bitcoin. Oh, we're already way past 8,000. Holy guacamole. What happened here? We're almost at 9,000. Fuck yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bruh.
Fuck yeah. Love it. You know, let's do a little fucking Bitcoin celebration. So, you already know what's up. So I hope you guys are sitting pretty on that. Hope you guys bought some cheap coins. By the way, man, I want to love Litecoin, but every time I see Litecoin and it never fucking moves, I just want to punch it in the throat, bro. I don't know. I mean, look at Monero, man. Monero's already at 66. Jesus. Fucking Litecoin still can't even break $50, man. I honestly, I got paid with some Litecoin by some fucking clients. By the way, I didn't mean to say fucking clients. I love you guys. But anyways, some clients a few months ago paid me with some Litecoin, and they paid me at the high. And so, actually, I think they paid me like around that $60 or whatever. So I'm actually waiting for that Litecoin to fucking get to the point where they paid me at, so I can trade them in for some Monero or something, man. Jesus, man. Because look, man, even if Litecoin gets to $400, I'm like, you know what? I'd rather keep it in Monero. That's just gonna get to fucking 400 and above as well. So, whatever, man. And you know, there's other coins, there's other projects. I'm sure Litecoin is great, and Litecoin will be great going forward. But right now, man, I don't know, man. I'd rather just keep it in Bitcoin. So, yeah. Oh, she was outside. I thought yo pensé que estaba allá arriba. I thought she was upstairs. She's just hanging outside in the backyard. Say hi. But yeah, hope you guys got some cheap coin. But anyways, hey, I know Callie, thanks for joining me today. Thanks for everyone that joined me today. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna go a little longer. I want to see if I can get 2 hours out of this guy here. So we got I'm gonna do another 16 minutes, all right? So like around 16 to 20 minutes. We got like around 16 to 20 minutes. All right, let's put some music on. The wife is watering the plants. Oh, ahí llovió. Acuérdate. Okay. Rocco wants to know what it was growing up Cuban. I don't know, man. Just growing up Latino, man. You know, same old shit. Oh, so yeah, Bitcoin did fucking skyrocket. Yeah, I just got an alert. So did we just go up like $1,000? I think we just went up $1,000 in like the last hour. I think we did. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know if I got enough time to fucking discuss, what happened with, you know what? Hold on, let's go to my childhood growing up here, but yeah, I mean, it was a tough childhood. I had a tough childhood, that's for sure. I'm very, very grateful for my life and my childhood, how I got raised and grew up. But yeah, man, it was pretty hardcore. It was a Latino household. I grew up in Miami. I was not born in Cuba or anything like that. Okay, I was born in the U.S. of A. I'm American as they come. I'm American. All right, that's right. Okay, I'm living in Mexico. All right, with my U.S. passport as an American, but I got Cuban blood. So again, worst case scenario, I can just fucking hop over to my fucking island. But at the end of the day, I was born in the U.S., but I was born in Miami. Miami is completely different than the rest of the country, and that's where I was born and raised. And I grew up very Latino, very Hispanic, Español. That's my first language. So yo hablo español. Primero, más que nada, yo hablo, por eso que yo vivo aquí en México, porque puedo hablar el español sin problema ninguno, even though I'm speaking in Cuban, it's all good. But yeah, I speak Cuban, I speak actual Spanish, hold on, I speak American English, and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, I was raised in Miami, I lived in Miami up until 30 years old. After 30, I left Miami and then lived in Seattle, lived in California, lived in Vegas, lived in other parts of the world, and lived in Los Angeles for a little while before I came out here. And then I don't know where I'm moving next, but I'm definitely keep traveling. So let's see. Look at that. Look at what happened. Get the fuck out of here. Look at the Bitcoin. Look at that. That's what I like to see. Winning. So that's right. Look at that. Bitcoin's up $843. Oh, Rocco, thanks for the interview. I'm glad you guys liked that interview. Yeah, a lot of people that know look, man, a lot of people that just knew me up until I was 30 years old. Up until 30, I didn't really have much of a life. I was just a regular guy, being a chef, living the regular life, working 80 hours a week, just trying to, do the right thing type of thing. And I just lived, like a normal life. It wasn't like anything crazy. And even then, a lot of people that knew me from back then, they already back then were like, man, you should write a book. You should write, you should talk about, drop my flag. Anyway, but you should, write a book, write about your life, talk about, but yeah, just write a book. And people are just write a book. But I used to always tell people, man, I'm just 30 years old. I've just been a chef. Yeah, I had a hard, weird life, childhood, the whole thing, but it's not enough to write a book. I would feel too pretentious writing a book, about my life at this age and blah, blah, blah. But even now, as I sit here at 38 years old, I'm like, holy shit, I could write many books, but I'm definitely going to write a book with many chapters in my life. But at the same time, I'm still sitting here thinking to myself, well, I mean, yeah, I can already sit here and write a book about my life, but it's like, well, but I still got so much left to write, so much left to experience, so much left to go through, before this book is actually finished. So even if I were to write a book about my life as of now, I mean, I would probably be at halfway point. This is just a halftime. So yeah, man, I mean, that interview was just, I think it was just like a quick synopsis of like the last 10 to 15 years of my life, but not a complete life story, man. Because I mean, yeah, My life, man, crazy. But life is great, though. You know, that's what life is all about, man. You know what I mean? You gotta like, you know, you gotta like enjoy that life, man. You really gotta like live that life. Otherwise, it's you're gonna get to a certain age, and you're gonna realize, wow, life just, you know, just skipped on by. Right now, look, man, I'm one of those few individuals that, again, knock on wood, nothing happens, okay? But, you know, if I were to just fucking die, croak today, tomorrow, whatever, look, I can actually, you know, lie on my deathbed and be like, fuck, I lived a very full life already. Now, as I sit here telling you this, I'm like, fuck, I want to do so much. I have so much to do and not enough time to do it in. So, you know, when I see people out there, it's like, oh, I watched all the Netflix during quarantine. I did, you know, a lot of nothing during quarantine. I'm like, I look at those people like, fuck, bro, your life must really suck. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say. But it's like when people ask me, hey, did you see this Netflix thing? Did you see the Tiger King thing? Or did you just watch? I'm like, no, I don't have any time for any of that crap. You know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me? That's the last thing on my bucket list. That's the last thing on my priority list. I got a million things that I would rather be doing first and foremost before I do any of that. That's just me, though. Not my life. But yeah, you know what I mean? As I sit here and I'm talking about all the things that are happening, you know, if all of a sudden some crazy shit happens out here in Mexico where I gotta like fucking move to, I don't know, Africa or I don't know, wherever, it's just part of my life. It's just a part of the adventure. It's like, let's do it, you know? Let's have some fun. I take my horse, take my wife, take my silver coins, take my Bitcoin, and on to the next one. Fuck it. I got my camera. I'm gonna be filming the whole fucking thing. You know, we're gonna have a lot of fun. You know, that's the way I'm looking at it. Are you fucking kidding me? You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's it, though. And I encourage everyone to do that as well, because as time goes on, you guys are slowly realizing that your time is very finite. You're not as young as you used to be. You're not going to be able to do all the things that you really wanted to do. You know, also you realize that you got to take care of your health. You know, whether it's eating properly, just doing some exercise, not quarantining yourself, you know, just, you know, basic fucking knowledge stuff, you know, basic stuff. And you're going to be able to live longer and enjoy your life a lot longer. And again, you know, that's another thing too. You know what I mean? You want to, you know, right now I'm at 38 years old and I feel very young. I feel a lot of energy. I feel like amazing. And it allows me to do all these things that I really want to do. If I would not be taking care of myself, you know, health-wise, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do a lot of the things that I want to do. And again, you know, the great thing about age and experience is the fact that, you know, right now I feel like I'm 28, even though I'm closer to 40 years old. But not only do I feel like I'm 28, but at the same time, I'm able to fucking now, you know, live, you know, with the wisdom and the experience and the knowledge of a 40-year-old and do things of like a 28-year-old could do. So it's just things like that, man. You know what I mean? There's just so many things. You know, you really got to like go out there and live your life. You really got to go out there and grab life by the horns. And even if you are of a certain age, even if you are disability, even if you are on a million, listen, man, again, all that is in your head. If you are thinking that you have a very limited thing that you can do with your life, listen, man, the only limitations are those limitations you put on yourself, and those limitations are in your head. All right? There's plenty of people out there missing legs, you know, missing arms. They're doing a lot more shit than you motherfuckers out there. And they put people like me to shame. There's a lot of people out there that you look at them like, how the fuck is this guy doing all of these fucking things? And look at all these horrible things that are part of his life. And yet look at all these things that he's doing. So I look at a lot of things like that that inspire me. I look at myself in the mirror every day and I call myself fucking lazy. Because sometimes I mean, even though I'm doing a lot of work and I'm doing a lot of stuff and I'm constantly nonstop, a lot of times I'm like, man, am I doing enough? Should I do more? I mean, you know, how much life do I have to enjoy? You know, should I, you know, So, but again, you know, in order to get to this mentality, you got to do a lot of work on yourself and a lot of work that you're not going to get paid for. But a lot of work that is going to be totally worth it, and you guys should definitely get in on that before it's too late. All right. The saddest thing on a person is regret. Don't ever regret anything. Okay. We all got little regret here and there, bullshit. But I don't really have any regrets in my life. All right, and that's because even if I had a few regrets here and there, I revisited those things and I make sure I took care of them. And that's it. And you know what regret is? You know exactly what that is. So just make sure you don't have any of that. And how do you avoid it? By just doing those fucking things that you know you're gonna regret if you don't do them. And that's it. It's real simple. Yeah, I know, right? Fucking Jose, the life coach. Anyways, yeah, you already know what's up, guys. How many more minutes we got left? Look, I swear to God, I thought I was going on there for like 20 minutes, and it's like we still got a few minutes. I want to get at least over over 2 hours on the stream today. So we still got a few more minutes. I know a few of you guys have already left and dwindled away, but you know, hey, shout out to Rated R. Shout out to Alemania, shout out to Rocco, shout out to everyone out there still hanging out. If you guys have any last minute questions, have any last minute anything you guys want me to discuss before we log off, let me know. We got a few minutes left on today's show. Also, I want to give a quick reminder to everybody out there to check out my podcast. Check out my other YouTube channel. Check out the library. Check out BitChute. Check out all the links to all of the places I'm at, because you know one day I'm just not going to be here, and it's because YouTube finally said enough. You know, so please, you know, make sure that you are on top of it, and make sure that you guys are, you know, at the very least bookmark my webpage, okay? josearteaga.com. So just in case. All my videos, all my uploads are always there. All kinds of information are there. I'm trying to upload it. I'm trying to update it as much as I can. But as you guys already know, you know, time is finite. I got a million things I'm always doing, and yeah, you know what I mean. But you guys already know. You guys know how to reach me. You guys know I got the Discord chat group. I suggest you guys come into the Discord chat group and join. All right, so just go to discord.com, download the app on your phone or on your desktop, and then click on the link at the bottom link of this description, okay, the Discord link. You click on that link and it'll take you straight to the room, and you can join the insanity there, all right? Join the chat, continue the conversation, share knowledge, and so on and so forth. So we got that. It's hot as fuck out here. It's like 105 degrees. I'm not making it any cooler by all this hot air I'm spitting. Oh, okay. There you go. Great question. So you're asking me, how ramen who? Nice name, by the way. Ramen who? Hold on. We gotta give it up to Ramen who for that quite great name. So anyways, Ramen is saying, get ready. He goes, what do I mean by get ready for many years of pain? Okay, first of all, I did not say that. That is a direct quote from Mr. Bill Gates himself a couple days ago, where he said to the world, get ready for many years of pain. What does he mean by that? Well, if you guys think that this is any pain right now, get ready for more, because we're going to have more quarantines, we're going to have more economic problems, we're going to have, you know, the vaccine situation, we're going to have a lot of pain, a lot of problems all coming because of you know, COVID-1984. Okay, so if you want more context as to what all of these years of pain mean, just look it up. You know, again, what did you know, Bill Gates, what did he mean by many years of pain? And you know, bring up the article, you know, basically where Bill Gates is talking about exactly that, and he will explain it to you in his words. Okay, so Bill Gates can explain to you exactly what he means by many years of pain. I mean, this he calls this pandemic number 1. So what does that mean? We got if this is pandemic number 1, that means a pandemic 2, pandemic 3, pandemic 4, or just pandemic infinity coming. All right, lockdown. This is lockdown 1. That means we're gonna have more lockdowns. You know, we're already seeing a wealth transfer happening in front of our eyes. We're already seeing the oil markets fall. We're already seeing the stock market fall. We're seeing the dollar fall. You know, we're seeing so many things changing around the world. Again, if you want more context, check out the video I uploaded yesterday on my channel. So just, you know, go to my channel, look at the video I posted yesterday, and watch that video, and you can have more context as to what's coming. So, hope that helps. Opie, what's up, brother? Better late than never. That's right. Joining us here for the last couple minutes, but hey, thank you, brother. Hey, I was getting worried about you, Opie. I haven't heard from you in a few days, but good thing I saw you on Twitter. Saw you there alive and kicking. So And yes, more stimulus checks. There's going to be more stimulus coming. Look, honestly, I really do think that there's going to be a lot more stimulus coming. If you already got your $1,200 stimulus, you're going to be getting more. Most of us are going to be getting more. There's a lot of things that are coming our way. Okay, whether it's the economy continuing to be stopped, the quarantine continuing to happen, the negative interest rates, which they're probably going to announce today. The Fed is going to meet today at 2:30 p.m. Eastern to talk about that. So in about an hour, give or take, right? Yeah. So they're going to be talking about negative interest rates. So again, negative interest rates are going to allow them to print more money cheaper to give to you. So all of a sudden they can print $1 trillion, and really with negative interest rates they would only have to pay back like 900,000, 900, whatever, 90% or 95% of that money. So yeah, what I mean? I think that you're not going to hear really any announcements on any more stimulus until we get to negative interest rates, but we are probably going to get to negative interest rates by the end of today, and then from that point on, you're going to be seeing more stimulus, because as you guys already see, that not everybody is going to be able to get the unemployment. Even so, everyone that's getting unemployment, all those people are not going to go back to work. The workforce is already disseminated. They're going to have to put more money into the system, because there's going to, be so many people all across the board that are not going to be able to afford to live going forward. So they're going to need more stimulus. And again, if the stimulus money is just enough to pay the bills, again, that's still not going to stimulate the economy. So they need, right now, money velocity is frozen. Money needs to be moving. From me to you to McDonald's to Kmart to Burger King to this to that to that to that, and it needs to be moving. Money is not moving. So how do they get money to move? They need to give you so much money that you will spend it, no matter how. So right now, no matter how much money they give you, you're most likely going to use that money to pay bills or to save. You're going to use that money to buy gold, buy silver, buy water, buy supplies, buy guns, buy Bitcoin, buy supplies. But once you feel safe enough that you got enough supplies, you got enough, saved up, you got enough. Okay, whatever, everyone is going to have a different threshold. But once you as an individual feel you have enough, then at that point you're going to start spending that stimulus money. But in order for you to get there, you're going to have to get a monthly stimulus check. And the unemployment thing is not working for everybody, and it's not going to be fast enough. And even so, if they want to really turn this thing into full-blown communism, make sure everybody's at home and implement, the robot workforce and just, completely change the whole atmosphere, the whole environment that we're living in right now. Oh yeah, they're gonna have to print this shit into oblivion, and they haven't even started yet. Okay, so yeah, there's gonna be a lot more money printing, a lot more bailouts, a lot more money coming your way. But again, this is just me and my horse talking about this. We don't really know until we see it. But yeah, from a lot of the things I'm seeing out there, a lot of experts, that are talking about these things right now. Yeah, I don't see how we're not going to get more money. I honestly see we're going to be getting more money, and it's coming. So get ready. So yeah, and I think that's it, guys. I think I'm going to cut it short here, guys. I just want to give a big shout out to all of you guys out here for joining me today on today's, 2-hour jam-packed Happy Hump Day Wednesday live stream that we all love and enjoy so much. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is fucking hitting the stratosphere. We're all mooning, basically, so whether it's the end of the world or not, it doesn't matter. It's great times are coming. That's for sure. Oh, okay. Hey, by the way, good thing you told me that before I left. Okay, alemão. Okay, so did I say it right? Alemão? I said alemão? I'm sorry, I don't speak the Portuguese too much. Alemão. Okay, so it's not, and I say Alemanno, like I had a fucking end to that shit. I'm sorry, I'm fucking retarded, all right? You know what they say, right? You know what they say.
Everybody knows you never go full retard. You went full retard, man.
So
You never go full retard.
So
Bruh.
So guys, anyways, shout out to Rocco, shout out to Alemão, shout out to Pedro, shout out to Opie, shout out to Rated R, shout out to Pedro. I think already, yeah. Shout out to Loretta. Thank you for the $5. Shout out to Ramen. Shout out to Jose. shout out to Lambo. Shout out to Lucy. Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to Callie. Shout out to Pearl, Silent Lamb, and everybody else that joined me today. And everyone else I didn't mention. Shout out to all of you guys. I fucking love you to death. Thank you so much. I love you. You're the best. Don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share. Please check out the video I posted yesterday. Please check out my other channel. Please check out all the links below. Join the Discord. Join the conversation. Go to my website. You know, go to the other platforms I'm on. Make sure you don't miss a thing. Check me out on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter. Check me out on Instagram. Always active on Instagram as well. And just I'm all over the place. I am actually spreading a lot more than that frickin' disease. That's for sure. All right. With that being said, I gotta go get my STD shot. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to stay awesome. I love you guys to death, and you already know the deal. Hit that bell icon so you know when I'm dropping videos, and I'll see you guys at the very latest next Wednesday for another Happy Hump Day live stream. See you guys next week. Bye.